Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Third Day Angling. Today, I'm at this afternoon, the South Pond at ASU Research Park. Grab a split shot rig with a size 1 worm hook and a couple split shots. And I just was in a hurry, so I reached into my creature bait box, pulled out a Ziploc bag and ran. And today, what I pulled out was Copperstate Baits version of the Brushhog. So that's what I'm fishing with today. I got that on a watermelon blue flake. So I'm just gonna make a few tosses around. It's in the afternoon right now, so it's getting dark. But yeah, I'm just gonna make some tosses out here and see if there's any bass willing to play. It's been rough fishing as of late, at least in the ponds for me. Canals hasn't been too bad, but I have seen some bluegill out here. So just now I passed by, I saw a few bluegill swim off. So that tells me is I need to bring the fly rod out here. And we're just gonna fan cast and see if there's anything biting. And all I'm doing is I'm just moving that bait with the tip of my rod, and then those split shot weights, they fall, and then these baits float. So these things float and fall slowly right behind that. So the appendages on that brush hog kind of move. Well, they do move as it's falling back down. So it looks pretty good in the water. That was just the first color I pulled out of the bag. I have a lot of my similar brands in Ziploc bags, different types of baits. So I have different colors in here, so I just pulled that bag out and that's what I went with. So it could have been any different brand, but like I said, it's been rough fishing here in the ponds for me lately. I've been able to get maybe 1 or 2 here or there, but nonetheless, we're gonna give it a shot. Water's not too stained. It's a little bit dingy, but not too bad. I gotta get some more line on this. I haven't fished this combo in a while. I think I remember why. It's because there's not a lot of line on here. I had this spool with braid to a fluoro leader, but I think I got caught up, or I don't know, hung up, or got something tangled that I lost a lot of line that I had to pull off. And now I remember why. Should stop at Bass Pro and get some more line. Still down the bank here. Just gonna drag that with the rod. I almost thought about the drop shot. I haven't thrown the drop shot in some time, so I had thought about that. I may do that tomorrow. I may hit another pond and walk around with a drop shot. Yeah, these summer months have been brutal for bass fishing here, especially pond fishing. I'm sure some other guys have probably had success, a lot more success than I have. I mean, I've had success, but not as much as I've wanted to. I think the canals have treated me a little better than some of the ponds. This technique is really simple, you know, you just tie on an EWG, either 3/0, 4/0, whatever you feel like using, or in my case, a 1/0 worm hook. Put on a split shot or two, and then just pick a bait, whether it's a worm, creature bait, and then just drag it. And then the water's dead calm too, so. I'm not chasing your ducks. You do your thing, let me do mine. Yeah, this bait would be good, just like a lot of other baits, but in the canals, running them right down the bank, where the bottom and the bank meet. You'll catch bass for sure. This bait would be good on the Texas rig right now, you know, or shaky head. You could probably even throw this on a drop shot. I haven't, but I'm sure you can do about anything with this. Shaky head would be good. These baits float, so those appendages would be floating up in the water. There we go. Finally. It's a small guy, but I'll take it. So that means no skunk. Right there on the brush hog. It's a little guy, but you know what? Making that move work. All right, no skunk. I felt a little tap as I was kind of as I was on the retrieve. I felt a little bit of a tap, and I thought maybe I took it out of its mouth. So I let it sit there for a second, and no, he came back and got it. Saw my line jump again, and it was there. Right before it's getting dark, so. There's one guy sitting there, so right on. Let's see if usually if there's one, there's another. Let's toss it back out there. See, I thought I was getting ready to do is I was getting ready to lift my rod, and I felt a little tap tap. So I dropped my rod back down, and then shortly after I felt it again, and he came back for it. Change of sides worked. The other side wasn't working, but wasn't a big one. But like I said, I'm not out here looking. I'm just out here to fish. If I get a big one, great, but it's just getting the bite. So like right there, I felt another. No. So whatever tomorrow brings, I don't know. But I guarantee you, if I do, when I go out tomorrow, I'll have fun doing it, whether I catch something or not. But that's what it's all about. Getting out here, making sure you learn something every time you come out, you know. Something small, even if it's taking note of the conditions, the color bait you're throwing during those conditions, the technique you're using, if it worked, if it didn't work, little mental notes, little things like that. But yeah, it makes it all fun, just kind of figuring it out. And then when you do make the correct decision and it pays off, even better. So we're just about done here. We're walking back to the end of the pond. Here it's a little more shallow, so there might be more bass hanging around here, but like I said, the conditions just have been, now that it's cooling off, there we go. Another one. Oh, and he broke off at the end. All right, well, with that, folks, I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, things all jacked up, but you know what, I had a fun day regardless. Caught one over there, and then right, just like I mentioned, you know, right before this shallow water here. What is going on here? There we go. With the shallow water here, there might be more bass cruising up here feeding. Made a cast out there, and about maybe 5-10 feet, about 10 feet out there. Saw my line jump a little bit, then start to take off. It wasn't me doing anything. Line was moving. Set the hook, and you know, right as I was getting ready to flip him, he fell off. But right there's something. But that's fishing for you. Just have fun doing it. Go out there, enjoy it, learn from it, and go out there and do something different, and just keep catching fish, whether it's bass, bluegill, sunfish, catfish, whatever you're fishing for. Just enjoy doing it. Well, you can see it's getting dark now, but I don't know, you know what, I had a good session. You know, I'm not going to complain. Like I said, I didn't get skunked, so that right there in a nutshell made for a good day. So pretty cool. Copperstate Baits brush hogs and watermelon blue flake did your job today. Got a couple bites, so happy with that. All right, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'll be posting more videos weekly, of course. Till next time, tight lines. God bless.